first point of call is, what is personal growth? So, what is personal growth to you? How do you see this concept of personal growth?
I think you should start with it.
Okay, so for me, some of these things, I mean, you can attest to them because you've been around when this thing happens. If the beginning, it was personal development, right? It was, quest for knowledge, quest for being a better person. I mean, I think that's the foundation. Yeah. I've always had that quest for becoming a better version of myself. Now, I mean, maybe at the time there wasn't a direction, but I just know that I'm supposed to be a better person. I just want to be a better person in the society, in my family. I want to make my family proud. I want to make my community proud. So that quest drove me, or that desire drove me into research. Researches in books from mentors, teachers, but I think the break for me came when I discovered that there is a difference between personal development. There's a difference between personal development and personal growth. All right. So this is it for me. Personal growth. If I want to summarize it, just give you a punchline, I think is a change in your belief system. It's a change in your mental makeup, right? So that is the foundation for personal growth, because personal development for me is just trying to be a better person, learning new skills, learn new ways of doing things, but it's not sustainable because there has to be a foundation, and that foundation is personal growth, which is a change in your mental makeup. I always tell people that personal development and personal growth is like so personal development is like pouring new wine into an old wine skin, right? So because you are trying to learn new skills, you're trying to become a better person, you're trying to change the way you do things. However, there's a container that you are pouring these things in, which is your mindset.
I want to relate it with what St. Paul said in Romans, that do not conform to the standard of this world, but be it transformed by the renewing of your mind. Now, I know, we've been using that, don't conform to the standard of this world, the world is bad and all that, but let's look at it from this perspective. Conforming to the standard of this world, I'm seeing it as personal development. You are what the world is asking of you, right? Get this skill, go for this course, do this, treat people like this, follow this system and structure to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Now, that is like development. That is like acquiring those skills, going after what is asked for, adding up to what you have to get what you need. But now he said, don't look at it from that perspective. Go into transformation, right? He's not asking us to go into self-growth, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, because everything in life starts from the mind. If you want to get an authentic result, it has to be a product of the mind, not necessarily a product of something you just go and get. Because there's a lot of people who have gotten some result in life and they find it difficult to sustain it. That is because, yes, they developed themselves. They went to school, they acquired some skills, read some courses, and that gave them a result. But they were unable to sustain it because they've not grown. They've not been developed, transformed from a normal level to a superior level. whereby your mind is now in operation. Your mind has been transformed. So I see personal growth as your mind being transformed, not necessarily following the standard, but having your mind being transformed. So you can acquire skill, is good, nothing wrong with that, but your mind needs to be transformed. Your mindset, you need to start seeing.
You said
subject.
You said something that is very profound, and I think it's one of the things that we should talk about: how to sustain your result. Okay.
Yeah.
You said that when the reason people are unable to sustain their result is because they lack personal growth, which I totally agree. And that is why you see someone who is opportune to fall into, I use the word fall because fall into a fortune, say through lotto, lottery, betting or whatever, and few months down the line the person is back to square one. The reason is because the person has not become become someone that is capable of keeping such results, and to become is personal growth. I totally agree.
Fantastic. So it's beyond acquiring skills. Skills are good, fantastic. You can't really transact in this world we are without skills. But we're going beyond getting results. We're looking at how we can sustain our result and replicate it. So in order to do that, we need to grow, right? We need to grow. We need to leave the environment that we are used to an environment that can help us express our full potentials. And it has to do with growth, and it's from the inside, from our mind, from the way we see things.
I'm talking about grow. You have to grow. I like us to start making it practical now. What are the steps? The things that we need to do? And I think you have already mentioned one, which is environment. Environment is very important. So
totally,
you cannot successfully break free from the standard of the world if you want to go by romance, right? You cannot if you continue to stay in that environment that formed that standard. Now let me personalize it even further. You want to break free from your mindset, right? Because the truth is, the result you see in your life today is a product of your mindset, your prevailing thought pattern, right? Now, you want to break free. I mean, that is the battle we are all into. Every one of us, we are in the battle of breaking free from, self-limiting beliefs, self-sabotaging patterns. All right. Now, if you want to do that, the first step to take is to break out of that environment that formed or that created that thought pattern in the first place. Now, when we talk about environment, it's not just the physical environment. You can be in the physical environment, but you are broken out of that environment.
Yes.
The first thing you want to do is you have to be smarter than your environment. If your environment is zigging, you zag. That is one of the ways to break free from your environment. If it said do not conform to the standard of this world, right, or of the world, whatever. So it will be transformed by the renewing of your mind. So how do you break free from your environment? If you can afford to uproot yourself, better, fine, do it, right?
Yes.
But if you uproot yourself from that environment without breaking free from the mental environment, you are still going to take that that same environment to your
environment with you.